Here I come.
Oh.
Here I come.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. This right here, this is the absolute pinnacle of leftist hypocrisy, dishonesty, and narrative web spinning. This one issue, this little pathetic ploy that they attempted to play in the 2024 election is going to haunt them for years to come. The way they've branded themselves as the people who scream Nazi at pretty much anybody who dares to breathe differently than they do, they've been labeled as the unhinged, schizo energy, I see Nazis everywhere, paranoid android. And that little stunt that they played with Elon Musk, claiming he did a Nazi salute, the way they tried to brand him as a literal Nazi over a completely out of context clip, well, it's just not going away. Clearly it left a bad taste in people's mouth, and I'd say rightfully so, and now every single time a Democrat does the exact same thing Elon Musk did, we're all reminded about the left's dishonesty and their despicable double standard. And that happened once again with Cory Booker this time. I think this little situation sparks quite the interesting conversation. Let's talk about it, shall we? We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so it's basically exactly as I said it. Take a look at this Cory Booker clip. That's literally the exact same thing. That is exactly what Elon Musk did.
Thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
Then let's go ahead and play them side by side. It's literally identical, the exact same thing. But of course, the left did what they always do. They dishonestly cut the clip. They cut out the important piece of context where Elon Musk says, "My heart goes out to you," and just spam that little moment all over the internet in a bad faith attempt to win an election by disparaging your opponent in the most dishonest of fashion. They called him a Nazi. They labeled him an extremist. They booked every single left-wing hack that you could find. I mean, they really lifted a massive rock and found the most slimy of leftist bugs to show up on the networks to label Elon Musk as a hate leader and a white supremacist.
Just want to look at that salute that he gave again, just if anybody missed it, we'll just show it again. He's just wrapped up here. You can hear the... All right, so we just showed that. We just showed that.
Right. It's worth
Salute.
It was quick. I think our viewers are smart and they can take a look at that, but it certainly was, it's not something that you typically see at American political rallies.
Elon Musk, I'm sure you saw this, the head of the new Department of Government Efficiency, he spoke yesterday, and during his speech, he used a hand gesture that looked like a Nazi salute.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
That was a Nazi salute, and he didn't just do it one time. He did it twice for emphasis. And if you talk to anyone, that's historians, folks that actually study the Nazis and study this actual kind of disgusting display, have been very clear that what that was. And he should not just apologize, he should be condemned for those kinds of actions. So gross.
By the second Sieg Heil, I think he kind of loses the benefit of the doubt to be not accused of playing footsie with these Nazis. I'm not saying he's a Nazi. I'm saying the Nazis think he's a Nazi, which they very clearly did at this event.
You know, lawyer up maybe, because absolute ridiculous thing to say. Under no circumstances.
The Nazis in Germany thought it was a Sieg Heil.
Under no circumstances was he doing anything other than expressing enthusiastically.
Why don't you do it on TV right now?
We spent 3 days, debating, having them trying to debate that President Musk gave a Nazi salute. Of course he did.
A Nazi salute, a Nazi salute. The condemnation was endless. And obviously the character damage done. And then what happened? People showed up at Tesla dealerships and did some damage. And it's obvious why they were there. People like this showing up at Tesla dealerships with signs that read, "Hang them," and "Elon's a Nazi."
Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm a journalist and your sign caught my eye. Do you have a message for Elon Musk?
No.
No message for Elon Musk?
Not from me.
Can you tell me why you decided to protest him outside here today?
I'm too sleepy to answer questions.
I mean, it says kill Nazis. Do you think Elon's a Nazi?
Probably, yeah. No, wait, yeah, certainly. He literally did the Nazi salute.
So yeah,
Right?
yeah. I guess what's the implication here with the sign outside of the Tesla showroom?
That Elon Musk is a Nazi.
What's your message to people who are thinking about buying Teslas?
I don't have one. I'm not a guy that talks. I'm just here to be with everybody.
Well, would you look at that? The reason for being there is because he heard that Elon Musk did a Nazi salute, even though, newsflash, it never actually happened. They manufactured this entire panic out of thin air to create chaos, to smear a political opponent, to paint him essentially as an enemy of the state. And they created chaos in doing so. And you could tell that it's done purposely, because the only time we went through that type of story was when Elon Musk did it. But when Cory Booker or another Democrat politician does the exact same hand gesture, same arm position, same motion, same everything, it's crickets. Not a headline, not one talking head at CNN frothing at the mouth with some ridiculous, dramatic, self-righteous lecture, just putting the act on, clearly so eager to destroy Elon Musk. Yeah, the difference is obvious. Cory Booker's a Democrat, so he doesn't get treated with such malicious dishonesty. This is the game that these people play. They pick their targets, then use all the labels and all the misinformation necessary to mobilize the outrage machine. They're architects of chaos. Ever since Elon Musk bought Twitter, ever since he came out in support of Donald Trump, he went from their favorite tech billionaire to public enemy number one. He went from the good billionaire who's doing all kinds of work to move us into a cleaner future to he's a literal Nazi from apartheid South Africa that's using his evil billionaire powers to forcefully take over American government. It's funny how that works, huh? It's just so incredibly dishonest, and now every single time a Democrat makes that same hand gesture, and trust me, it happens all the time, well, what do you think's gonna happen? The memes are going to flood in because the internet never forgets. You know, they thought that they could push such a heinous lie in such a consequential election post-COVID in the truly digital age, and they thought that they'd simply get away with it, that people would forget and move on. But instead, they've buried themselves in a constant reminder of their hypocrisy and lies. Now, every time this happens, the Democrat Party, the leftist apparatus, immediately becomes the butt of the joke. And for years and years, the left told us, the mainstream media told us, that Donald Trump was the source of all the division. He's the extreme element in politics that's derailed everything. But you want to know why America is so divided? It's because of this kind of crap. This is why people no longer trust the leftist establishment, because the same people who go on and on about hate are the biggest hate mongers of all. The same people who go on and on about propaganda and misinformation are the biggest propagandists and misinformation peddlers in the game. It's going to take a while for the Democrats to undo the brand damage and live this one through, and they absolutely deserve it. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.